Well, look, I'm glad to see we found our fight again tonight. There was a moment it could have gone really south again. Frustrated in the outcome, but very pleased at the finding of the fight, and we understand it's going to be a long season. Uh, and we got, we just got to keep trusting each other, keep putting in the work, and fight our way out of tough stretches like we're on right now.
Start with James Ham.
Luke, this was about as animated as we've seen you during your time here in Sacramento. Just how, I don't know, how angry did you get during that game? And just the frustration was clearly from us sitting here, we could see was like as high as we've ever seen you.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like to, I do my best to remain calm during games. But there's sometimes you get more frustrated, and I was, I'm frustrated right now. So it came out tonight. But I do believe that it's best to keep your cool for most of the time. Tonight, I thought we needed a little something extra. So look, like I said, it's tough times. There's always going to be tough times in the NBA unless you're an elite team, and even then they got their own stuff they're dealing with. So I thought De'Aaron was fantastic tonight. I thought Marvin was great tonight. Rashawn gave everything he had again. So there were some positives out of it, and we have to, as a group, just keep working. And we got each other in the locker room, and that's what we have. And I was very pleased to see us get our fight back tonight. That's the team that's how we were playing earlier in the year, and we were winning games, right? So that's all. That's what you can ask right now, is giving yourself a chance to win down the stretch. They made plays. They knocked down free throws. We had some open looks that didn't go, and the couple mishaps that we will learn from. But continue to work, continue to trust in each other, and we'll be fine.
Jason Jones.
Hey, look, that fourth quarter, it seemed like you guys had some momentum going, and then Adams hits those free throws when you foul him. Was that just a matter of playing the numbers and
Yeah,
figuring that he was maybe split or missing?
yeah. I mean, we had fouled him. The game plan was to wrap him up anytime he was under the basket. He shoots 44% from the free throw line. So you give him credit for stepping up. He was 6 for 8 tonight. But they have some tough guys to defend. I mean, it's that Zion trying to get a stop with Zion and Brandon. What he came off, hit a three. You could kind of see him look like he was getting ready to start being aggressive. So we were just to break up the rhythm, take them out of whatever ATO they drew up. We were going to try it one time, and to Adam's credit, he knocked him down. So you gotta tip your hat to him, but I don't think that killed momentum. There was a double timeout right then. Our guys, our starters played major minutes, so I was getting ready to lose a timeout. So I tried to get them a little extra rest. Again, they made some plays down the stretch, and we missed some opportunities down the stretch.
Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Luke, you guys obviously had a spirited practice yesterday. I'm wondering how much came from that tonight to get that fight back, but also looking at the week ahead, knowing that you guys have been playing every other day, does this kind of loosen things up a bit and give opportunities for more of that?
I'm sorry. I do. The first part of your question, yes, I do think. I do think I do think the spirited practice yesterday helped us a lot today from that standpoint. What's the second part of the question?
Yeah, just the week ahead, knowing that you have a couple days off before Wednesday, and there looks like there could be some opportunity for more practice time. How encouraging is that, seeing that fight?
Well, we love that, but we also have to be smart, right? We got after him yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't win tonight, but our guys, our starters played 40 minutes apiece, so they're not going to do anything tomorrow, even though we have 2 days without a game. And then we have a practice and travel day the next day. So, yeah, we're going to keep looking to get that in where we can. But if these guys are playing those type of minutes, it's got to be a very careful balancing act with that.
Matt George.
Hey, Luke, I believe it's now 12 straight quarters that your team has allowed 30 or more points. Is it as simple as trying to challenge these guys to maybe just one quarter holding under that 30-point mark to try and get some defensive success, or is it more big picture?
It's more our guys understand that it's clear. I thought, again, the first 6 minutes of the game tonight, I think our starters have done a really nice job, even through this tough time, of coming out in games ready to play, making plays, getting an early lead. But I think, and I'll look at the stats when they come back out, the full game stats. I think we had them at like 11 points halfway through the first. I could be wrong, but then the floodgates open. And, yeah, I mean, the challenge is there. We talk about it. I'm sure every player on our team sees all the same stuff, and is aware that we right now, you come in and play against us, you're gonna feel comfortable. You're gonna get a lot of points. So that's something that we have to fix, and our guys know that.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, we talked in the last day or so about guys like De'Aaron, Marvin, Buddy, kind of stepping up and helping the team fight through this. In particular, with you
cut out
what you saw with De'Aaron tonight. How pleased were you? And was that a good example of that?
Yeah, you cut out halfway through it. Did you just ask about just De'Aaron? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, was that was this a leadership moment for him to really step up and kind of help the team fight through a tough spot?
Yeah, De'Aaron was great. He was great all game tonight. So a lot of how our team goes follows how just how aggressive he's being, and I thought tonight he did a masterful job of getting in the paint, creating pace opportunities, creating open looks for other people, and then scoring when we needed scoring, right? Like, so much of the fourth quarter games will come down to, somebody, just finding a way to get buckets. And I thought De'Aaron did that at a very elite level tonight.
Tony Harden.
Yeah, Coach Walton, Bledsoe, Zion Williamson, and Steven Adams, they talked a little bit before the game about, how physical this team was. Was that pretty, weighed on your frustration when, the Kings trying to battle these guys? I mean, at one point, Steven and Zion, I think they made like 6 to 8 straight free throws in that last stretch in the fourth quarter. Is that part of your frustration when you see your team trying to fight through these physical?
No, my frustration when we're competing and fighting, I'm not frustrated. When we don't get 50-50 balls and we don't dive and we don't put our bodies in front of people to take charges, that's when I get frustrated. If we're missing shots but we're playing the right way, I'm going to live with that. But no, I mean, look, these guys, they're two of the biggest, strongest players in our league. So we knew we were going to be in for a battle. And as long as we're fighting, then yeah, I'm not frustrated with that.
Real last question, James Ham.
Yeah, Luke, just lastly on the defensive issues, is it going to be like an epiphany moment? What is it that you're waiting for that just happens with this team where they figure out the defensive side? If it's not scheme, and I mean, even like tonight, we saw plenty of effort, but what is it that has to happen where the light bulb goes on?
Well, James, the simple answer is consistency. There's a lot of things that lead into that. I think there's a lot of factors to why our defensive numbers are so bad right now. But the simple idea and understanding is the consistency of closing out rotations, boxing out, sandwich rebounding, the stuff that as a team we have to do. You know, a lot of times we got a small group out there, so it has to be all 5 guys. And as we become, the more consistent we can become at these things, that's when the numbers will start dropping on the defensive end.